Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi and Foreign Minister Amir Abdollahian were killed in a helicopter crash. Iranian authorities confirmed their deaths in Sunday's crash on Monday. The death of these two Iranians can be considered as a dramatic development in the ongoing conflict in several parts of the Middle East, but it will not have a big impact on the ongoing battles, because the final decision on the country's foreign policy and war decisions comes from the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Jason Brodsky, United Against Nuclear Iran's policy director, explained that Iran's president is a policy implementer, not a decision maker. As a result, Iran's fundamental principles will remain the same. Reichman University's Ori Goldberg says Raisi served as a supreme leader. He won Iran's least democratic election, but at the same time, the sudden death of Iran's president has created a kind of vacuum at the center of power. People at the top of the government may jump to take advantage of this, according to Article 131 of the Iranian Constitution. The first deputy shall act as president in the interim, the event of the president's death. As such, the first vice president loyal to Khamenei, Mohammad Mokbar, will become the interim president. But he is bound to hold elections within 50 days of assuming office. There is no shortage of influential Iranian officials waiting for such an opportunity. They want to climb higher up the power structure. And Raisi's sudden death has put Khamenei himself to the test. According to Goldberg, Khamenei will have to prove that he is capable of carrying out his duties as a leader through this transfer of power. Importantly, Raisi was considered a potential successor to Khamenei. He was very experienced, a Maulana, former Chief Justice and former head of a large organization. Brodsky says removing him from the field, whether he's incapacitated or dead, whatever he's called, is a big blow to Iran's political system. The death of Foreign Minister Amir Abdollahian, who was in hiding because of Raisi, is also significant. He was very active as foreign minister. He played a role in the successful restoration of relations with Saudi Arabia. It has successfully handled various difficult crises, including neighboring Pakistan. The loss of life may not change Iran's foreign policy. However, being preoccupied with this unexpected event may divert their attention from the fight against Israel in several places. Michael Makovsky, CEO of the Jewish Institute for National Security of America, said that the country now needs to be busy with itself to some extent, to focus on domestic politics. Apart from this, the next president will have to be elected. The country's ruling elite is also at risk of appearing weak after a series of failures. Weakness has been visible for several months. At least 84 people were killed in an attack by Islamic State's militants in the country on January 3rd. Last month, a Sunni militant group called Haish al-Adl killed 11 Iranian police officers. Desperate for a show of force, Iran fired missiles at Pakistan. They claimed that the positions of Haish al-Adl militants were attacked, but nuclear-powered Pakistan sent missiles and warplanes to Iran. It was the first airstrike on Iranian soil since the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s. Iran later agreed to de-escalate tensions. Iran's acceptance of Israel's borders is also strained. However, despite struggling to identify or target the location of Hamas leaders in Gaza, Israel has proven its ability and willingness to kill Iranian officials in Syria. Mohammed, the commander of Iran's Revolutionary Guards, attacked Syria in April. Israel is accused of killing Rezour Zahedi and his deputy Mohammed Haj Rahimi. In December, the same force's senior Brigadier General Rozi Masavi was killed in a suspected Israeli attack in Damascus. In such a situation, Iran had to prove to its regional proxy forces and citizens that it could inflict damage on Israel, especially after the surprise attack of Hamas in southern Israel on October 7th last year. This pressure increased, but Iran's drone and missile streak